The Iditarod, a race, a test, but not just any race. This is Alaska, cold and vast. It calls to something deep within the soul. People call it the last great race on Earth. It stretches over 1,000 miles of unforgiving land. Sled dogs and their determined musher, facing the raw, untamed wild. This race is more than a competition. It is a legend whispered on the wind. It speaks of survival against all odds. Why does this race exist? Its roots run deep in history. We look back to the winter of 1925. The small town of Nome was in desperate trouble. Diphtheria, a terrible sickness, was spreading. The town needed medicine urgently, but winter had locked Alaska in ice and snow. Planes could not fly, roads did not reach that far. Only dog teams could make the journey. Brave mushers and their loyal dogs ran a relay. They carried the life-saving serum through blizzards. They saved Nome. The Iditarod remembers their courage. It honors their incredible feat. This race, however, is more than just a memory of past heroics. It is an embodiment of pure adventure. The wild north still issues its challenge. It tests you. Can you truly face its power? Can your dogs endure its harshness? The Iditarod is about the land itself. It is Alaska's soul, untamed and fiercely beautiful. It is also incredibly dangerous. The spirit of the old frontier of exploration and resilience. That spirit is fiercely alive in every mile of the Iditarod. It is a raw, primal feeling that connects racers to something ancient. Today, the race continues its powerful tradition. Mushers come from all corners of the globe. They are drawn by the profound challenge. They seek a unique connection, a connection with their dogs, their incredible animal partners, a connection with the vast, silent wilderness, and ultimately a connection with their own inner strength. The state of Alaska watches, the entire world watches. It is a grand spectacle of endurance. But for each participant, it is also a deeply personal journey, a journey into the very heart of the wild, and into the depths of the musher's own spirit. The trail begins. Often there is a ceremonial start in Anchorage. Spectators cheer. Then the real race starts, usually from Willow. From that point, the teams head north, then they turn west. Their destination is the coastal town of Nome, 1,000 miles, sometimes a bit more, sometimes a bit less. It feels like an eternity of snow and ice. A narrow ribbon of packed snow stretching across a vast frozen world. This is no gentle, welcoming path. It is a relentless adversary. The land itself is a shifting character in this drama. It changes constantly, without warning. First, the mushers and dogs navigate through dense forests. Tall spruce trees and slender birch stand like silent sentinels. Then come the frozen rivers, the mighty Yukon River, so wide, so exposed to the biting winds. The trail then forces them to climb mountains. The formidable Alaska Range, the rugged Kuskokwim Mountains. Finally, they reach the coast, the treacherous Bering Sea ice, the barren, treeless tundra. Each mile presents a new face. Each mile is incredibly hard. It constantly tests your resolve. The weather, the Alaskan weather, it is a wild, untamed beast, utterly unpredictable, capable of extreme fierceness. Temperatures can plummet drastically down to 50 degrees below 0 Fahrenheit, or even colder than that. The wind acts like a whip, driving snow with blinding force. Blizzards can howl for days, reducing visibility to near zero. Whiteouts can completely disorient you. You might not even see your lead dogs. Sun dogs, those optical illusions in the sky, mock you with false promises of warmth. The cold seeps deep into your bones. It feels like it never truly leaves your body. Checkpoints appear along the trail, small, isolated towns, remote native Alaskan villages. They are like oases in the endless expanse of snow. Here, mushers can finally take a brief rest. Their dedicated dogs also get a chance to rest. They eat high-calorie meals. Veterinarians carefully check the dogs for any issues. Mushers resupply their sleds with food and gear. They get updates on trail conditions and weather. Maybe, just maybe, they can steal an hour of sleep, or perhaps two. Then it is time to go back out. Back into the storm, back into the long, dark night. The trail waits for no one. The dogs, they are the undeniable heart of this race. They are the powerful engine that drives the sled forward. Most are Alaskan Huskies. These are not always purebred show dogs. Often they are carefully bred mixed breeds, specifically developed for this demanding work. They are incredibly strong, exceptionally tough. They possess thick fur coats to protect them from the bitter cold. And they have an amazing, unyielding will to run. They genuinely love to pull the sled. They seem to live for the trail. They're far more than just animals. They are true partners. They are the unsung heroes of the Iditarod. The musher and the dogs form an extraordinary team. They are like a close-knit family. The bond between them is incredibly deep. It is often unspoken, understood through subtle cues. This bond is built over countless miles on the trail. It is forged during years of dedicated training together. The musher knows each individual dog intimately. They recognize their different barks. They understand their moods. They anticipate their needs. In return, the dogs place their complete trust in the musher to lead them safely, to care for them diligently, to keep them protected from harm. This mutual trust is absolutely everything out on the ice. To watch these dogs run is to witness something truly beautiful. It is a display of raw power. It is an exhibition of natural grace. Typically, a team consists of 12 to 16 dogs. They move together as one cohesive unit. Their paws fly across the snow. Their breath steams visibly in the frigid air. They are capable of running for many hours at a stretch, mile after grueling mile, through deep, soft snow, over slick, treacherous glare ice, uphill battles and swift downhill glides. Their endurance is nothing short of a marvel. It is a powerful testament to their incredible spirit, their ancient, instinctive drive to run. The care of the dogs is paramount. This is the #1 priority, always and without exception. Mushers will always feed their dogs first, before they even think of their own needs. The dogs receive the best possible food, specially formulated for high energy and endurance. Mushers will spend hours massaging their dogs' tired muscles. They meticulously check their paws for cuts or ice balls. They carefully put protective booties on their feet. Qualified veterinarians are stationed at every single checkpoint. They're ready to help with any medical issue. A dog that is not perfectly healthy does not continue to run. The well-being of the dogs always comes before the race itself, period. For the musher, the Iditarod is a brutal, relentless test. It pushes both body and mind to their absolute limits. Sleep, that becomes a distant, forgotten luxury. Maybe they can snatch a few precious hours here and there, but deep rest is impossible. Hallucinations often come brought on by extreme fatigue, induced by the endless, unchanging white landscape. Frostbite is a constant, serious threat. It attacks fingers, it nips at toes, it targets the nose and cheeks. The pervasive cold burns the skin. Aches quickly turn into persistent pain. Eventually, pain becomes the new normal. You simply have to keep going. The mind, it can easily break under such pressure, or it can discover a hidden wellspring of strength. You are utterly alone for very long stretches of the trail. Just you and your loyal team of dogs, and the vast, silent, empty land surrounding you. Doubt inevitably creeps into your thoughts. Fear becomes a familiar companion. Loneliness can be overwhelming. You are forced to make critical decisions, sometimes life or death decisions, for yourself and crucially for your dogs. You must be strong, far stronger than you ever thought possible. You have to dig deep inside yourself for that resilience. Amazing stories emerge from every single running of this race. Unforgettable tales of incredible courage, harrowing accounts of sheer survival, stories of mushers selflessly helping each other out on the trail, competitors sharing scarce food or vital pieces of gear. Think of Lance Mackey winning multiple times despite battling cancer. Remember Susan Butcher, a legendary musher who dominated the race for years. And Libby Riddles, the first woman to ever win the Iditarod, braving a ferocious blizzard when others stopped. These remarkable stories become enduring legends. They inspire countless people. They powerfully demonstrate the human spirit to finally finish the race, to reach the town of Nome, to pass under the iconic Burled Arch at the end of the trail. That in itself is a monumental victory. It does not matter what place you finish in. The Iditarod changes you profoundly. It leaves an indelible mark on your soul. You have faced the raw power of the wild. You have endured unimaginable hardship. The race is an integral part of Alaska. It is woven into its identity. It is a cornerstone of its history. It honors the rugged past. It celebrates the vibrant, resilient present. The untamable spirit of the North. It truly lives on.